low point, but I didn't give up.
To one of your lowest moments. And I just don't want to know what your lowest moment was. I want to know how you got up. What are some of the tools that you applied to make sure that you got up out of this low point?
So one of my lowest moments was I was the A student, honor roll, blah blah blah, Mr. Academic, Mr. I was a scholar athlete. I played soccer and I was the MVP, blah blah blah. Did all these things, and all of a sudden there was a test that I needed to take to fulfill another part of my license. Didn't prepare for it, but just took it. Sometimes we get caught up in ourselves and kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna ace this. I'm good. So I took the test, and I didn't pass the test. And that was challenging for me because literally shocked my whole world, ego, everything is just like unheard of. Like what? And that can't be. It must be an error. There's da, 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 da. And yeah, so that was a challenge. That was a low point. But I didn't give up. I did feel really bad. I was in a dark place because I was like, how could I have accomplished all these things and da 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 da? But notice the statement. How could I have accomplished all these things? It wasn't my doing. While we may put in the work and put in all those things, there was a higher being, and I was definitely humbled. I had to reach out to the higher being and say, "This is my name. You say you love me. I may have fallen short, but I need your help to get right back on track." And yeah, in my supplication and reflection and revitalizing myself and recharging all the three R's, trying to get back to a sense of self and saying, you brought me to this point not for me to fall off, but I need to refocus. And so at that moment, one, I learned you're not always perfect and you're not always doing things by your own will, but he gives me that capability. And then also don't take it for granted and don't always go in overconfident. Even though you know this stuff like the back of your hand, it just wasn't one of those things that happened. It really was humbling. So that was a low point. That was probably one of my lowest points um, in my life. And then the other was of course I passed it. I took the test the next time. I passed and did exceptionally well. And here I am.